This cannot be ignored, but Donovan Mitchell is playing at an MVP level. He just dropped 37 points against the Clippers for a 120-105 victory. Again, another 37 piece. Before we get into the recap of the game, it's your boy AP, host of Your Cavs, all news, rumors, all those sorts of things, stats, recaps, all that. Now, let's get into it. Cavs, like I just said, won 120-105. We are now on a 2-game winning streak. Nothing crazy, but 8-3 at home, which is a very good record. The Clippers, who are coming off a 55-point game from James Harden, held him to only 19 points. We were missing Jared Allen very badly, and Thomas Bryant only played 3 minutes, so that's kind of our and Naquan Tomlin tried to hold his own against Zubac, but it wasn't really anything. But if Zubac is our highest scorer, I'll take it. But he did drop 33 and 18 on essentially Evan Mobley, so that's kind of crazy. But we won, so I really don't care, right? I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, and Evan still had a decent game himself, had 18 and 10, nothing too crazy. But Donovan had 37 and 8. Donovan had 37, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists with only 2 turnovers too, which is amazing for him. DG came back down to earth. Not saying he was like dropping 55 points, but kind of had a humbling moment. Shot 3 for 10, 0 for 4 from 3, only 8 points, but he still had 8 assists. This would have been a great game, like in the playoffs, right? Like, he still can be effective, but this would have been a great game to see, like, Lonzo kind of open it up for him a little bit more. Maybe he doesn't have to force anything as much, or maybe he can just get his rhythm down more, get those shots up more and stuff like that. No real help from the bench tonight. Not that they did anything horrible, just nothing too crazy. Tyrese Proctor had 11 though off the bench, which is good for him. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know why CPJ didn't play. I'm assuming it's an injury, and I missed it. So if it is that, that's on me. And you guys can let me know in the comments, please, if I mess that up. Maybe it's a rest purpose too. I have no idea. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, let me not get too in depth to that. But Tyrese Proctor stepped up when he needed to, so I'm not too worried about that. Got 11 points on the bench, 17 minutes. Shot 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. I don't pay attention to too much of this, right? The plus minus, like I said, I'm pretty sure I said in the first episode something along those lines that I don't pay too much attention to it. I would like to, but I don't. But the only one who was negative tonight was Larry Nance and Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant played 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure all right, I'm not actually, you know what? I'm not even going to try to describe what it is because I don't know, and I don't want to get roasted if I don't know at all. Anyways, Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell both had plus minus plus 26. I know that's good. Okay, that's all I can tell you. That's all I got for you. We held Kawhi Leonard to 20 points. John Collins only had no one. Oh my God, no one helped them out at all on the bench either. CP3 was getting his farewell tour. Wow, I can't speak sometimes. But he still played 17 minutes. Had 2 points, 5 assists, nothing too crazy. Harden came back down to earth. We knew it wasn't going to happen again. I mean, it might happen again this year, but there's no way he's going back to back. But I like their defense tonight. Nothing. Like I said, Harden didn't make a 3 tonight. They shot 31% from the 3-point, so I can take that. We shot 38% from 3, which is good. And we had DG go 0 for 4, so I can't wait to have Sam Merrill back. I lied. I can't wait for him to come back. But Max Strus, bro, I cannot wait for your return. Just because I don't care. You can shoot 1 for 6, 1 for 8. I don't care. But the way he impacts the game with his hustle and his defensive effort and the rebounding for his size and just the playmaking, even though people don't really see him as a playmaker because he is more of a like a shooter. People don't think and he's not really like that much of a on-ball creator, but like the stuff he does, he is such a good playmaker with or without the ball. So I'm excited to get him back in the mix. I am nervous on how Kenny Atkinson is going to make our rotations work, because right now I don't think it's like too crazy. Like, we know the rotation guys and stuff like that, but I feel like we have some leeway to like kind of tinker with it a little bit. And I feel like that's what he's doing now, to put guys in situations to see how they are. Jalen Tyson, 23 minutes, 97 points, 4 rebounds, shot the ball decent, nothing too crazy. So guys are stepping up. Nick Tomlin had 22 minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Finally made a 3. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I like to. I can't wait to see this like 8 to 9 man rotation when everyone's healthy. Because guys are not making it easy for Kenny. I can tell you that. But yes. Now, with that being said, we have, I believe, the Raptors tonight. So back to back. So I assume that means Lonzo Ball will be back. It says he. Oh yeah, Craig Porter Jr. was. Well, I knew he was out, but I don't know why I didn't catch that. Jared Allen is game time decision. Lonzo's game time decision. I'm assuming Lonzo can go because he didn't go last night. I'm assuming. And Craig Porter Jr. is game time decision too. This is, I'm pretty sure, when we first played them. The beginning of the season, and we lost to them, and I made a video about it. I'm pretty sure I was like, yeah, this is a cakewalk. They might give us some problem because they're long. They're 12-5. They have a technically better record than us. We have the same amount of wins, but still. So we can't take them lightly. They clearly figured something out. RJ Barrett's a game time decision. Jakob Poeltl's a game time decision for them. We cannot take them lightly at all. Having Lonzo back would be very helpful. So I can't wait. I want to see him and Darius play more, okay? Because we know he's going to be good around Donovan because of Donovan's playmaking, shot making, and just stuff like that. But I want to see Darius and Lonzo play more together. And with all Lonzo not being able to play back-to-backs and Darius probably not being able to play back-to-backs, I wonder – well, no, they would have had him listed as day-to-day or game time decision too if that was the case. But Lonzo, I'm assuming will be a go tomorrow. In the same lineup of Darius, Donovan, Jalen, Hunter, and Mobley, unless Allen's back. I think we'll take Tyson out and then kind of have our lineup that everyone thought was going to be it, even when we're fully healthy. So that'll be good. But yeah, I'm excited because now this is kind of a team that like I kind of wrote off in the beginning of the season, and now they're 12-5. So we kind of have to pay attention to them because they're playing really good basketball right now. They have, they're on a 7 game winning streak right now. And they've won 11 of the last 12. So we can't take them lightly at all. Whatsoever. Like, that's just not an option for us to do anymore. Not that we can really do it with a lot of teams anyways, but especially this team who is at the top of the Eastern Conference with us right now. But I'm excited. Donovan's looking like an MVP. So I hate saying like I think he deserves to be in the MVP conversation, but when you got guys like SGA, Luka, Jokic, like Donovan is our MVP, right? He's going to be our MVP for the year, and he has been so far. But it's just so hard for him, because he does what we need for him to do at a very high level. But those other guys do everything for the team, if that makes sense. I don't know if that was a good explanation for why I think Donovan does deserve to be in the MVP conversation. I just don't think he'll win it ever. But like Jokic does everything for his team. Luka does everything for his team. SGA does everything. Like Mitchell scores at a high rate for us, and play makes when we need him to. But we play more team basketball, right? And I'm not saying the Thunder don't, because they've come a long way and they obviously are champions and they know how to play basketball. But like the guys who usually, like Giannis too, like they're more of like a one-man show. And that doesn't mean that they're ball hogs or anything. Like but like they don't have as good of a team as the Cavs do, right? We're all around. Donovan is just the best scorer and like best player on our team. So I think he deserves MVP talk. As a realistic fan, I don't think he's going to win it, but I hope he's in the MVP conversation just so we kind of get that love in Cleveland that we deserve. But with that being said, this has been your Cavs with all your news, rumors, recaps, all that stuff coming to you from me, your boy AP. Make sure you go check out my last episode, recapping the last game that we had. Currently on a 2-game win streak. Let's try to make it 3 tonight. It's me, AP, again. I'm out. Deuces.